Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. And we had one last sign to do in the rotation, Gemini. And I think it's fitting that today is the full moon in Gemini. It's all about expansion, communication, evolving into and tapping into your full potential. Love, career, finances. This is your chance to really make a huge leap forward if you so choose to tap into the energy. Let's tap in. No, not my Tupac blankets. Not my gumdrop buttons. Ooh-wee. Somebody's got some really, really awesome communication coming in. Overall energies for Gemini. Overall energies for Gemini. Let's turn into the card's house, shall we? There you go. Overall energies for Gemini. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So somebody could be communicating with you that they're tired of their narcissist and they want to move in with you. Or someone is a narcissist and they're so full of themselves that they think you'll let them move in after a long time of not speaking to you. They gambled you, and they're taking a risk they're hoping that you are missing the sex between the two of you as much as they're missing it. And they're hoping it's going to be enough to talk you into letting them move back in with you or move in with you for the first time. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a yes, and we have an air sign. So Gemini, you could be definitely be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone could ask you to marry them too, because Ruth just popped up. Hope. God is proud of you. Nuclear. One day you will look back and be glad it all worked out the way that it did. You'll finally love your life. Atlanta. Proverbs 27:7. Sydney. Billy. I'm bisexual. West Virginia. It's time for your miracle. May. Pisces. And Betty. So Gemini, you could definitely be dealing with the Pisces. You could be dealing with someone with the name B, or whose name starts with B. especially if you're dealing with a Betty or a Billy. You're definitely probably dealing with somebody who's bisexual, and that might be why you guys are you both. You know what? I'm kind of getting you both bisexual. I am in the middle of something. Don't you dare open that door. Dakila, I ain't playing with you. I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, here's my suit. Here's my suit.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll put that in the reading.
Okay.
Love you. Go.
I like you.
Get out of here for now. Look here. Get out, Dakila.
You guys need something?
Alright, now that the children are gone away again. Someone's name could be Barbara. Barbara Williams, Barbara Walker. Someone could be born on the 3rd of the month. So somebody could be born June 3rd. If you were born on the 3rd day of the month, you are expressive, creative, and outspoken. Your vitality and creativity, a creative imagination, can lead you to an expressive writing or the performing arts, where you thrive in front of an audience. You are stimulated by mental challenges and can easily turn mundane situations into humorous events. This sense of humor that is your trademark makes you a popular person to have around. You have an easygoing nature and are able to make the most of unfavorable situations. Whilst you enjoy and desire your independence, you are well content with the companionship that a close relationship brings to your life. With your partner, you are able to express your intense emotions. So that's for anyone who's born on the 3rd, especially June 3rd, considering we're doing a Gemini reading. And then 27-7, the full soul loatheth a honeycomb, but to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. So somebody had it all. We almost had it all. But because they were so thirsting for knowledge, they were so thirsting for anything to take the pain away, they opened up to change. And not all change is good. Aquarius, there could be an Aquarius that got in the way of your connection, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini. There's definitely a Pisces that you're dealing with, and you're being called to forgive that Pisces, or that Pisces is being called to forgive you. Go for it, Aries. So someone needs to go for whatever it is that they're thinking about doing. Release your blocks, Scorpio. Be humble, Leo. I think like someone got tied down and released control, Taurus. Gemini, you got tied down into a relationship with someone who wasn't available to you. Not emotionally. They were blocked off to you emotionally, but you guys had an incredible, intense sexual connection. And because you are a humble person, you believe this person, you went for it. And come to find out, there was a Pisces that was in the background all along. And now you're being asked to forgive this Pisces, and this Pisces is being asked to forgive you. Or you and a Pisces played someone who had a lot of control issues, and maybe the two of you guys got together and said, you know what, we'll show him his player ways. Alright, so Gemini, you and Pisces could have gotten together and said you were going to teach someone with control issues a lesson. Someone who had a sex addiction, who was impulsive. And the two of you said, you know what? We're going to show this motherfucker. We're going to get his ass, his Nine of Wands ass. And you set him up with the Leo. And this Leo has taken everything from this motherfucker. And you and this Pisces, you sit in the background laughing because this man and his sex addiction juggled everything and lost. He gambled everything and lost. But it's almost backfiring on you, Gemini, because you forced this man into a spiritual awakening. You forced his rebirth. So you actually made this person a better person. And you exposed yourself for being immature, petty, and vindictive. Definitely could be a Taurus. Or an earth sign. And bisexual came up too. This man had a same-sex lover. And I think that's honestly, fuck the control issues. You couldn't stand the fact that he was in love with another man. But so you see how these two men are mirroring each other? It's like mirror image. This other man, this same-sex lover of your husband, or the guy you have children with, or the guy that you went tag teamed with the Pisces to fuck over, his same-sex lover was his twin. Was his mirror. And all you did was help this same-sex lover get this man to be reborn. You use black magic, and that's Gemini energy. So you use black magic with this Pisces. You burn candles on him. You did this, that, and the other. Oh, look at you. Gemini popping up twice in a row. Because that's Cancer and Gemini right there. You use this man's love for this other man. Because you knew the whole time he was in love with this other man. And you used it against him. You used his addictions against him too. But every time this man got drunk, he turned his back on you and he went back to the mirror. You talked him into doing some shit. Used your kids, possibly, if you have kids with this person. You used your kids to blindside this man, make him think that you were the better choice, blah, blah, blah. But the whole time, the rose in between these two swords, see that? There's a rose there. There's two doves. That other man was in between you guys the entire time. And you knew it going into it. You just thought that you could pretend to be a Queen of Pentacles when you were really a Queen of Shittacles. This other man was the man that you're with, who you're calling a narcissist, who in actuality, you're probably the narcissist. So fool yourselves, you thought you could turn this love that this man had for this other man into hate. But secretly, if not openly, this man has loved this other man the whole time. This other man has been his star the entire time. And no matter what you did, all you did was make yourself look like a petty little vindictive bitch. And it's all coming out. Everything you did in secret's coming to light. Everything you did in secret's coming to light. You probably even worked with the Virgo. Oh, bitch! You did! Oh! Ooh, Amber! Hello, Amber! Janelle and motherfucking Kim. Hi, ladies. How are you? Broke as fuck. Fucking around with the Knight of Wands. All you all did was allow this man to go in between all of y'all. You all agreed to share the same dick. How humiliating is that now that everyone knows? Oh, no wonder that son of a bitch is full of himself. You fucking did it. Y'all boosted his ego. And you worked hard to do it. Just to keep him away from one person, you guys all kept yourselves in conflict. Oh. Now you're all in conflict with each other because he is going to sell into calmer waters because of the dirty, nasty shit you guys did in secret. But now that's all coming to a rest. The three of you got him to reject his gift from God, to be indifferent to his gift. The three of you kept it didn't matter to you three. It didn't matter which one of you three his eyes were on, as long as his eyes were not on the other man. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Whether in Chicago or down in Tennessee, how about over to, is it Gary, Indiana? I know it's in Northwest Indiana somewhere. But as long as he wasn't in Central Indiana, you guys were, it was okay. And now, all that you did was all for naught. Because he's coming back home to get his prayers answered. And home is where the heart is. And home is with that other man. Oh, bitch. You cannot come between someone and their twin. These people have spent multiple lives together. And Lynn, she was just a fucking past life karmic. That's how she was able to come in and play her role. It was all past life karma being played out. And now the karmic cycle has ended. This full moon will open up communication. And the three of you will have to live in shame, poverty, and guilt for the ignorance and the situation that you created and tried to blame this man for it. Shouldn't have been burning candles on him and his sexuality. You shouldn't have been burning candles on him and his well-being. Him and his wealth, his abundance. Because every candle you burned is now being returned back to you. And you will be crying about what you did to these two men for the rest of your life. One or all of you going to jail. And those two men are going to have wish fulfillment. The authorities know what you did. They know how you stole from this hair font. These lovers. They know how you betrayed them. And it wasn't enough just to betray them like on a personal level. You had to go and do some illegal shit. You forged documents. You stole money. You created some kind of tax fraud. You bitches is going down. You're going down in the club. You're going down. Someone's name is Rose. Someone's definitely going to jail. Somebody's definitely a Pisces. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in the favor of these two men who actually were sent into each other's lives by God to help each other heal and to step into their purpose and in their power and into their God-given destiny. And I'm actually going to end it there. Toodaloo, Gemini!